Every day we are surrounded by information, news updates, social media posts, videos, books, articles, podcasts. Never before in human history have we had access to so much of information. And yet, have you noticed something surprising? People have more information than ever before, but they do not always make better decisions. Why? Because information and thinking are not the same thing. Knowing more facts does not automatically mean understanding them better. And that is where today's conversation begins. We often believe that success belongs to the person who knows the most. But if that were true, every knowledgeable person would become a great leader. Every intelligent student would become successful. Every educated individual would make wise decisions. Life shows us something different. Knowledge is important, but knowledge becomes valuable only when it is supported by clear thinking. Let us take a simple example. Imagine two people reading exactly the same newspaper. Both read the same article. Both see the same facts. Yet they may reach completely different conclusions. What creates that difference? Not information, but thinking. Ability to analyze, to question, to connect ideas, to understand different perspectives before reaching a conclusion. This is exactly why thinking is one of the most valuable skills a person can develop. Now let us connect this to the UPSC journey. Many aspirants believe that clearing the examination is only about collecting more and more information. More books, more notes, more current affairs, more PDFs. But if success depended only on collecting the information, the person with the biggest library would always succeed. And that does not happen. Because the examination is not simply asking, what do you know? It is also asking, how do you think? Can you understand a complex issue? Can you see different viewpoints? Can you make a balanced judgment? Can you explain your reasoning clearly? These qualities are equally important. The same principle applies far beyond examinations. Imagine a doctor with excellent medical knowledge but poor judgment. Imagine a business leader with remarkable intelligence but weak decision making. Imagine a public servant who knows every rule but cannot understand people. Knowledge alone is not enough. Thinking gives direction to knowledge. That is why good decisions rarely come from information alone. They come from reflection. Reflection is becoming increasingly rare. We live in a fast-moving world. Everyone wants quick answers, quick opinions, quick reactions. But wisdom rarely develops in a hurry. Sometimes the most valuable thing we can do is pause before reaching a conclusion. To ask ourselves, do I really understand this issue? Or am I simply repeating what I have heard from someone else? That question is important, not only for students, but for citizens, professionals, leaders, and anyone who wants to contribute meaningfully to the society. One of the greatest habits you can develop is not reading more. It is thinking more deeply about what you read. One thoughtful hour can often teach us more than several hours of passive reading. And perhaps that is one of the hidden purposes of education. Education should not simply fill our minds with information. It should improve the way we think, because information changes every day. Technology changes, policies change, facts change, but the ability to think clearly remains valuable throughout the life. Before we end today's conversation, I would like to leave you with one simple question. The next time you finish reading a book, an article, or a newspaper, don't immediately ask yourself, what did I learn? Instead, ask, how did this change the way I think? Because knowledge fills the mind, but thinking transforms it. And in the long journey of life, it is not the person with the most information who makes the greatest difference. It is a person who learns to think clearly and wisely and serve responsibly. Thank you for joining me. I will see you in our next conversation. Because knowledge helps us succeed, but wisdom helps us serve.